It's pretty normal for people to ask, why a new church in Connecticut? You can get this notion that a church is here to bring God to people who may not know him. And we almost believe the complete opposite, that actually we're here because God is already here. God is so often displaying himself in his love, in his beauty, in his characters. It's everywhere. You can't go somewhere and not see it. The problem is people don't have eyes. They're not looking around. They don't have ears to hear what God is trying to say to them. So our focus as a church is to invite people into a life with God. We find that so critical because here is a church positioned 55 miles outside of Manhattan, this high, intense Fairfield County culture. You find that people are living such a frantic life that they often don't even notice all the ways that God is present in their world, drawing them to himself.
My role at the church is primarily to work with college students. We have lots of students who come into college thinking that their relationship with God is just an additional kind of it's, icing on the cake. It's not really necessary.
It's really inspiring to just be able to have spiritual conversations with people on campus. I think students are actually starting to realize the need for Christ in their life.
On Sunday mornings, our kids are meeting together. They're going through a curriculum called the Gospel Project for Kids. And we're doing a lot of outreach events in the community. The neighborhoods kind of directly surrounding our church are full of young families, and we want to be a place that they can come and feel integrated quickly into this community. And so the primary way that we've done that is through outreach events. So fall parties, Christmas parties, our kids club that we did this past summer.
I am a trained musician who is seeking to nurture the gifts of people in the congregation who either are not musicians or don't know yet that they are musicians. My passion is to use my knowledge and experience to draw out other people's gifts for performance and for God's glory.
There's really nothing that falls out of scope of living a life with God. And so we aim to explore topics that oftentimes aren't discussed or highlighted within the church. Things like, what are the rhythms of my life? And are they leading me to more life, or are they leading me down a road of busyness?
When you begin to live this way, believe like this, be a church like this, it should, and it does, it fills you with hope. Because you realize that you're no longer the center of the story. You don't have to have everything all together in order to solve all the problems of your life or of your world. Our church doesn't have to have it all together. Instead, we're joining with the one who does, who's so full of love and kindness and generosity and grace and power that we can join him in bringing his purposes into the world.